I'm Sabrina McKenna of the Hawaii Supreme Court. When I think about Law Day, I think about Title IX and Patsy Takemoto Mink. In 1964, she ran for the United States Congress and was elected to Congress as the first woman of color. In 1972, a law that she drafted was enacted and became known as Title IX. It's a simple law that just basically says that any educational institution receiving federal funds cannot discriminate in its programs and activities on the basis of gender. So this was 1972. In 1973, the University of Hawaii formed its first wahine volleyball team. That was the first varsity program that was created after Title IX. And in that year, the University of Hawaii decided to start a wahine basketball team in 1974 and hired Patsy Dung, who was the PE teacher at Farrington High School, as its first coach. Title IX has had a significant impact on my life. In 1974, I walked on to the wahine basketball team, was given a scholarship. And so that paved my way through college. And you know, it's actually, I didn't grow up in Hawaii. I attended high school in Japan, attending Department of Defense schools. Department of Defense schools had girls' basketball teams back then. So I did play basketball in high school. When I came to Hawaii, there were no girls' basketball leagues. The ILH on Oahu, the OIA on Oahu, did not have girls' basketball teams. So that is why when I walked on, I was able to make the team, because I played basketball in high school. So many people think about Title IX as a law that impacts girls and women in school athletic programs. And that's true. But the greater impact of Title IX is in the area of educational opportunities it gave, not just to girls and women, but also to boys and men. When you think about it, in 1972, only 7% of all United States law school graduates were women. Of all United States medical school graduates, only 9% were women. So Title IX clearly opened the door to women entering law school and medical school, as well as other science and math type majors. Engineering schools, it was really hard for women to be admitted back then. But by the same token, Title IX also opened educational opportunities for men. You know, men were not admitted to nursing school back then. And I think about the chief bailiff at Honolulu District Court telling me when I was a new judge back in 1993, you know, Judge, when I returned from Vietnam, I wanted to be a court reporter. But back then, they weren't admitting men. And so Title IX has opened opportunities for men and boys as well. Now, it's not just that Title IX has impacted girls and women and men and boys in the United States. When you think about the United States being one of the premier countries in terms of educational facilities, universities and colleges, when you think about all of the international students that come to the United States for one of the best educational opportunities in the world, you think about the impact that Title IX has had throughout the world, and allowing also girls and women to receive their educations and go back to their home countries and become leaders in their countries. So when I think about Law Day, I think about Patsy Takemoto Mink and Title IX.